Welcome back to Double Down University. I'm back at you guys with another KBO PrizePicks video, and today I have two props on the KBO Tuesday board for you guys. I have Austin Dean over 2 hits, runs, and RBIs, as well as Kim Do-young over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. So let's get into it. Let's start off with Kim Do-young, and then we're going to go into Austin Dean. So Kim Do-young, he is one of the great hitters of KBO, and he plays for one of the best teams in KBO, which is the Kia Tigers. The reason I like him so much, and I've been riding him the last couple of days or last couple of videos, is because he has a low K percentage at 16.5%. So he will put the ball in play. He has a high walk percentage as well at 10.4, and then he also has an average of 348, which is really good. But the one thing that sticks out to me is his WRC plus, his WOBA, and his on base percentage. He has a on base percentage of 418. Which means that he gets on base early and often, whether it's via the walk or via a hit. And then also he is really clutch in with runners in scoring position. I'll show you guys that here. With runners in scoring position, he bats 322. With runners on first base, he bats 321. And then with runners on second base, he bats 342. So, and he also has a batting average of 368 with no runners on base as well, so that means that he can create for himself. And then also via pitchers, and he's going up against I think he's going up against a lefty in Castellano, and with him he bats 348 against lefties. And one big thing too is that his strikeouts significantly reduced to lefties as opposed to righties. He only strikes out 20 times as opposed to 39 times against righties. And then also with Castellano, he has pretty average numbers. He has an average strikeout rate. He has an average walk rate where he walks around 2.7 batters per game. And then he also has a left on base percentage of 64%, and I think that's a thing that's going to kill him in this matchup going against one of the best offensive teams in the KBO. So if they manage to get runners on, they will score. As you can see here, he has a K percentage of 19% and a walk percentage of 4.9. His whip is really, really good, but a lot of that can change. I like the famous quote of everybody has a plan until they get hit in the mouth. I think that kind of bodes well for him tonight, going up against one of the best offensive teams in the league. So I really like Kim Do-young. And then going into Mr. Austin Dean. Austin Dean has another great matchup where he's going up against a lefty, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, is he a lefty, Wilkins? No, he's a righty, excuse me, righty. So he's going up against a righty, right? And same thing with him. He has really, really good batting numbers. Low K percentage at 15%, high walk percentage at 10%. He has the ISO power that's the elite of 244. And then he also has a really good OPS of 368, and then he has a slugging of 546 and a WOBA of 392, and then he also has a WRC plus 28 points above the average, which is 100. And then also what else from him? His OPS is 914. That bodes well too. But the biggest thing is looking at his splits is just how drastic he hits righties as opposed to lefties, as he bats 329 against righties as opposed to 265 against lefties. So that bodes well. And then also the reverse split for Wilkerson. Wilkerson gives up a 307 batting average to righties as opposed to a 238 batting average against lefties. So he struggles against righties, and that so happens to be the side of the plate that Austin Dean hits from. So, and then Wilkerson, another thing about him, he gives up a lot of hits as well. Both of these pitchers give up a lot of hits. As you can see here, 8 hits, 2 earned runs, 10 hits, 4 earned runs, 5 hits, 3 earned runs. So when he's getting hit hard. Same thing with his previous matchup against Hanwha, which is 4 starts ago. Gave up 7 hits and 4 earned runs as well. Then he gave up 6 hits before that. So he's giving up constantly almost double-digit hits, where like they're like the high 8, 9, 6, 7 type of hit games for him. So I really like these two batters for today, so I'll go over them again. I have Austin Dean over 2 hits, runs, and RBIs, and Kim DeYoung over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I appreciate you guys, and best of luck.